my fifth takeaway from this weekend is more of a funny one. And that's that Marlon Humphrey is the biggest Ravens troll on this roster. And there are some trolls out there. Okay. Lamar Jackson himself, I feel like he trolls, especially he trolled a lot. I felt like during the contract situation, the negotiations there. There's some trolls. Matt Judon, when he used to be a Raven, he was pretty good troll. Marlon Humphrey is that guy. He is that guy. So we all remember last week. This kind of went, miniature viral. There was an unnamed Bills player after they beat the Ravens who said now those 9 Ravens Pro Bowlers can go to the Pro Bowl. Because Pro Bowl, you can't go to the Pro Bowl if you're in the Super Bowl because the Pro Bowl is played 1 week before the Super Bowl, right? So he's giving a little dig. Well, now all those Pro Bowlers can go and actually have fun at the Pro Bowl, acting like the Bills weren't going to be available. He got a little bit ahead, too far in front of his skis, though, because they still had to get over the Chiefs, which they did not do. And in Rex Ryan's words, they flinched and feared the Chiefs. So now Marlon kind of trolled back, went up to the top rope, tried to lay a pile driver there. He said, well, after the Pro Bowl, maybe we can all go and enjoy Cancun. So all those Pro Bowlers that didn't make it for the Bills still won't go to the Pro Bowl. And so, but here's the funny thing. I like that Marlon Humphrey went out, and I like that Marlon Humphrey put his face behind his quote. Whoever this unnamed person is, if you're going to take a jab with your chest out. Don't hide behind some anonymous quote here to Albert Breer. Go out there and either say it on record to Albert or do it on social media, just like Marlon Humphrey. So Marlon Humphrey will enjoy his Pro Bowl. I'm sure he will. And then they can all enjoy the Cancun and they can keep trolling each other while the Chiefs and Eagles go on to the Super Bowl. Neither one of them are really winning this bout here. But I guess the Ravens and and it's 10 Pro Bowl now, by the way, because both Ronnie Stanley and Kyle Van Noy are now in as alternates, but Zay Flowers is out nursing that knee. Speaking, though, of trolling, we all know that Kyle Hamilton has finished his 3rd year, so he's eligible for a contract extension. The Ravens could just keep him on his 4th year and play him on that rookie contract in the 4th year. And they could even hit him with the 5th year contract. What's the word I'm looking for here? The fifth year option. They could use the 5th year option and really just have him under contract for 2 more years. But some are speculating, and I'm going to get into this more later this week. Some are speculating, should Eric DeCosta just lock him up now? Because the longer you wait, the more expensive he's going to be. He's going to be expensive now, but the longer you wait, it's just going to be more expensive. So maybe they could go ahead and sign him for a 5-year contract extension. Well, Marlon Humphrey knows that that's a possibility. And so he decided to go and troll on Instagram with this video.
Yes, sir. Deal's done. That's that deal done handshake. The deal's done. Yeah, 25.
So for the audio only people, this is Marlon Humphrey taking a video of Kyle Hamilton in the weight room. And his caption is, "The deal is done, !" Money bag, money bag, money bag emoji. Saying the deal is done. Now, I guess there's a chance that it's already done, although I highly doubt it because the season just ended a week ago. If they do a contract, I imagine it's going to be a mega deal. But Eric DeCosta doesn't mind negotiating in the middle of the season. We've seen that before. He could have gotten a head start with Kyle Hamilton. But something tells me the deal is not officially done, but it's done. There's no way that the Ravens are going to let Kyle Hamilton out the door. Kyle Hamilton is one of those guys that you're like, you want him to be a Raven for life. When you draft somebody in the first round and he's an all-pro by his second year, and then he saves the day in his third year where your safety isn't cutting it, and then your backup safety isn't cutting it, and the communication is bad, and so you can't use him as a chess piece anymore, so now you're going to move him back there to be that guy, and then it saves the defense by moving him back there with some other changes. Shout out Ardarius Washington. Shout out for him for sure. But Marlon Humphrey said himself that the biggest difference was moving Kyle Hamilton. So the goal, hopefully in the offseason, yes, to extend him, but also to get another free safety. Because then you can have that free safety, have Ardarius Washington, and then you're able to use Kyle Hamilton around more as a chess piece, because we all know we want more takeaways. And the more that you're able to confuse people, the more you can go let this man do his thing. But let's listen to that again. Let's listen to that again, because we want this deal to be done.
Yes, sir. Deal's done. That's that deal done handshake. The deal's done. Yeah, 25.
Well, get it done. If it's not done, let's get it done. Marlon Humphrey out here trolling, and I'm here for it. I'm so glad he's back on Twitter. I know a lot of people get annoyed by him. I'm just purely entertained because he's just unafraid to say whatever he wants.